Hey there, my friend and fellow trader. Another fantastic week in the FX markets, trading wise. Three trades this week, around 310 pips in profit. And in this video, we are going to go over some of the setups that we had this week, the profits, and also look at some trades that nearly happened. They were good manual signals. If you're in my service and you use the manual indicators that are provided when you access the service. So we'll go over those also. One was on the USDCAD and the Aussie JPY, as well as the EURJPY. We'll go over them in a minute also in this video. Okay, so we'll just mark them. This one. Okay. USDCAD was a video I made last week. Okay, if you watched last week's video, exactly how I explained it in the video, what way I explained it is what actually happened in the market this week, which is pretty good. Okay, exact same happened with the last week video with the CAD Japanese yen. Okay, we took it again this week, as I said in that video, and it absolutely tanked alongside the Swiss franc JPY. Actually, all the JPY pairs tanked this week. Okay, and also USDJPY was another signal we took this week. Okay, so the first signal we're going to look at is USDJPY. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom out here. Okay, we're on the weekly charts, and you can see we're at this kind of area on the charts here. Okay, weekly area. Well, I was looking to enter this around 110. If you look at the daily charts, 110, 700. Okay, basically with this untested level up here. Okay, this was the area that actually broke this long-term trend line. If we okay, this was the trend line here. Let's take that off. Okay, that was the trend line. This here area here was the area that actually broke the trend line, and you see we had the nice drop from that. Market's slowly making its way back up to this area, which is indicating to me that we'll get a nice sell-off. Okay, which is exactly what happened. Okay, coming into the FOMC, the market rallied, and then with the hockey fed, but we're rallying into an area where markets have sold off before. It's an untested daily area and also a nice weekly area. Market could likely after the first test continue up higher to around the 112 area, but this was good to get a nice test of this area this week, and you can see exactly how I expected it. It played out. Okay, 110, 700, and it dropped nicely from yesterday. Okay, see, as soon as it rallied up, it just hit that 110, 700 area and sold off. Okay, so nice trade there. The next one was on the CAD Japanese yen. Okay, if you watched last week's video, I explained this pretty well. Okay, if we look at the weekly charts, okay, we'll just zoom out. Actually, yeah, zoom out onto the monthly charts first. Okay, we've actually entered this area, this monthly area here. Okay, the top of the area. If we look at the weekly, okay, we look across to the left. This area here on the charts here. Okay, markets have sold off there before. This was an area, a huge area before where there was huge selling pressure to the downside. Okay, you can see here. Okay, there was actually a level here. This is the start of the leg. Another level there that could test it here. Then this, if we just zoom in here, this leg up actually broke this high here. So the next technical target will be up around this area here, which is what happened. Okay, as I explained in last week's video, when that happens, we look for evidence of price slowing down, momentum slowing down. As you see, as it's come into this area, the market has started to move sideways. Okay, a lot of manipulation happening here. Okay, what I mean manipulation is the market starts to look like it's going to sell off. Okay, to trick retail sellers into the market, they start to sell. okay, here, and likely have their stops up above these highs here. The market springs back up to take out these stops. Again, sells off, maybe to get sellers back in. The market springs up, takes out the stops, and then sells off again. Last week I did say on my video last week, expect a small pop up early in the week, which is what happened. Got us into the market, and then the markets then it absolutely tanked. Okay. Last week's video said expect a spring back up on Monday and then a sell off. Okay, that's exactly what happened on Monday. Okay, the market sprung back up. Okay, probably a bear trap or bull trap, getting buyers thinking the market's going back up, retail buyers, and then the market sells off. Okay, did get evidence, did get an email from one of my clients saying, CAD yen is at support. Should I exit this position now? Which kind of give me more confidence that the market was about to sell off. Okay, so usually retail traders are wrong. So when I got that email, I was even more confident this position would go my way. Okay, you can see here, and likely target for this area is first easy target actually is this area here, 88, and a nice another weekly level here around 87 to 85. Okay, in there. This is likely to sell off down towards these areas here or even further. Okay, so nice trade there. Okay, got us around 120 pips. We sold out yesterday evening. It continued to drop after we sold out, but it's good sometimes to take our profits early in the week and have an extra long weekend. So beautiful trade, played out as expected. Last week's video I explained exactly what I thought would happen, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, similar story on this Swiss franc Japanese yen. I've been entering this for the past few weeks now, just basically playing this sideways movement market here. Every time it popped up we were selling off. Okay, typical institutional play here again in the market. Okay, we're at this monthly area here. Okay, high up into that level. If you look at the weekly charts, okay, we're at just touching around this. It's a bit far. Just undo that. Okay, I'll just undo that. What I mean is this area here. Okay, we just come up into that on the weekly chart. Okay, inside the monthly, really at the top of the monthly, and the markets had started to move sideways on the daily charts. Okay, you can see price action slowing down as it touches this weekly area here. Okay, we actually, if you look at the line, we actually get the initial, if you look at the line charts, okay, change of structure here, the market actually breaks down and breaks the trend. Okay, see this trend line here, touching the market starts to move sideways, actually breaks the trend line, swings back up, sells off, then swings back up. Okay, sellers have likely started to sell here, retail sellers have got their stops above these highs here. The market springs back up, takes out the stops, and then absolutely sells off. Okay, I said this would happen last week on last week's video. Okay, expect to pop back up and then a huge sell off. Okay, this is a buy trap, getting retail thinking the market's going back up, break out of these highs. No, okay, that's not going to happen if you're looking at the higher time frame charts. Okay, if you understand where you are in the higher time frame cycle, you're in these higher time frame zones, not simply looking at lower time frame like 1 hour, 4 hour charts. Okay, this is a trick to think the market is breaking out, going higher, and then absolutely plummets. Okay, this price action here is telling you what's going on. Okay, buying pressure is getting fizzled out. You've got the MACD moving lower as prices moving higher. Okay, we've got divergence signals all happening inside this area. You can see it in the 4 hour charts, two divergence signals happening, and the market absolutely plummets. Okay, so great trade there. Okay, we got around 150 pips on that. Okay, it absolutely just tanked. Okay, if you follow the wick-off method is kind of the wick-off methods in this also. You've got the distribution period, markets moving back up, false breakout, and then a huge sell-off with the spring to the lower. Okay, tricking retail buyers to come into the market thinking the market's breaking out higher. That's not what happens. The market absolutely sells off. You understand this this kind of price action movement here. Okay, that's what I look for on the charts, inside, approaching or inside these higher time frame monthly and weekly areas. Okay, that's exactly how it played out. Okay, beautiful position. Longer term movement on this. Okay, you could possibly see this moving down towards the 119 area. This weekly zone here, the 118 to 117 area, that caused this move up here. Okay, and you could see it moving lower. Okay, so this is a likely target for the market here, but also a good area to start looking to buy again also. Okay, so to the other trades I said to look at were, okay, let's have a look at the USDCAD. Okay, I did say last week expect a small trace on the Monday before move up to the upside. Okay, just that's exactly what happened on Monday here. Okay, if we look at the higher time frames again, we want to know where we are in the higher time frames. We want to know if we're at a higher time frame level where price has taken off from before. Sorry about that. Okay, you can see here quite clearly market. This is the area that caused this high. We've had a reaction at this area before. Okay, so it's going to be strong. We look at the weekly chart to see if there's any areas on the weekly charts we can pinpoint an entry to. Okay, you can see here another weekly level here. We've got a reaction before here, and the market, this is a nice rounding pattern coming into this area. Okay, but if we look at like I explained in last week's video, okay, the price action inside this area. Okay, we'll zoom in on the daily charts. You can see, okay, the initial move down here. Okay, initial move down here. We have the change of structure. Okay, we have the first bullish pressure coming into the market here. Okay, this is the first evidence of change of structure on the daily charts here. Okay, market moves down again. Okay, and starts moving sideways, accumulating. Okay, this is a perfect example of a period of accumulation on a daily chart after a long rally in price, or sorry, a long drop in price. Markets moving sideways. Last Friday we had the breakout. Okay, we had the breakout of this level here last Friday. I said on the video last Friday, expect on Monday the markets to move down. I was looking to enter this around 121, just at 121 this week. Expect a slight movement down. It came right down to the actual breakout area. Okay, on Monday morning, and then absolutely took off early in the week. I was looking to maybe get in around down here at 121. Okay, didn't happen. It was a good manual signal. Okay, to get back in on this move up here. Okay, markets move down, dummy move down again, and the markets absolutely fly up from here. So, as expected, it was to start rallying up to the upside, and yeah, so likely target for this, like I said in previous videos, around the 125 area. Expected to come up into around the 125 area. Short term, maybe even higher. We will see what happens here with the USDCAD. Okay, another example was the Aussie Japanese yen. Okay, I should have actually entered this manually. Okay, I was looking to enter this trade at 85, and I think it more or less. Let's see. Yeah, within 4 pips of our entry. Let's have a look at the spreadsheet. Okay, Aussie Japanese yen. Okay, 85. We're looking to sell it. Okay, within 4 pips of our entry. Okay, similar patterns to the other yen pairs. Okay, we are at higher time frame area of interest. selling pressure. Okay, this is the area. Sorry about this. Okay, this is the area here that I'm looking at on the charts. Although it did pop up above these highs here. Okay, you can see it more clearly with a line. Okay, although it had popped up above these highs here, this is a typical okay, false breakout move, stop pump by institutions on these higher time frames. Okay, similar story to what I've shown you the other assets there. Okay, the market's moving sideways, a long period of distribution. Okay, no momentum here, a lot of indecision happening. This is distribution getting rally after a rally in price inside higher time frame areas. With the false breakout there, this is likely to start to plummet. Okay, that was the reason I was looking to take this trade this week. Okay, expecting it to pop up to the 85, which it more or less did. It went up to 84,960 and then sold off pretty heavily from there. And this is likely to continue to drop. Okay, maybe a small retracement next week. Okay, bear trap, bull trap. Okay, move up a little bit there and then absolutely sell off. That's what I'm expecting on this pair to plummet down towards the 80 area at least on the Aussie Japanese yen. Okay, so that's that pair. And last but not least was the EURJPY. Okay, similar story. I was looking to sell this at 133,900. Okay, came within 10 pips of that entry and absolutely again sold off from that area. Okay, good manual signal for our clients this week. Again, reason I'm looking to sell this. Okay, monthly charts. Dun, dun, dun. Weekly charts. You can see the zone better on the weekly charts. We've had a nice area here in the weekly charts where price has come into. Okay, it did pop up and kind of take out this level. Okay, but what I'm looking at here is price action as it actually took out that level. Okay, similar story. A lot of, if you look at these rallies here, okay, this rally here and this rally, the candles are very big, but sellers have started coming into the market, pushing the market sideways, and a lot of selling action coming into this area. This is a false breakout, likely a stop punt, and markets sell off. Okay, inside these higher time frame areas. EURJPY is likely to come down to the 130 area at least. Could even make that area today looking at it. Okay, this is a likely target for this area here, or the last high that was more or less hit, the last high that was taken out today. Okay, it plummeted nearly, could say nearly 300 pips this week, from 133,700 to nearly 300 pips. It dropped from the area I was looking to sell this week, and so great manual trade for our clients. Okay, this is what I look for in the charts. This is the exact signals that I send to my clients. Each week I show you exactly how I trade, and today you just got some perfect examples of the kind of trades that you will get by using my premium Forex Signal service. So to get started, simply click the link below. If you have any questions, let me know. will@fxace.com. Have a great weekend, and I shall see you on the next video.